Hey guys, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Good morning, everyone. Amazing week ahead for every one of us. So welcome, guys. Good to see everyone again this week. We just have to wait for a few minutes for more people to join. Then we kick off with what we have today. Okay, so 5 minutes, then we kick off with what we have today. Okay.
They purchased the land and property 11 years ago for around $1 million and refused to sell it every year the property developer came knocking. The last offer was for $33 million.
What's wrong with my network this morning, bro? So welcome guys, welcome everyone. Good morning. If you're joining, once you join us, let's know your name and where you're joining us from, guys. Good morning, good morning.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone.
Let's know your name and where you are joining us from, okay? Your name and where you are joining us from. Once you join us, drop your name on the chat and where you're joining us from. Today we're going to be being I'll be doing some bit of practicals because somebody wants to call me now. Oh boy. Yeah, so let's know your name and where you're joining us from, guys. I go, this is my hair. Problem. Yeah, good morning, guys. I see you. Good morning, David Chisom. Good morning, Ibukun from Lagos. Isaac from Ghana, good to see you. Victor from Lagos, Alaba International, good to see you guys. Please do well to share this link with everyone. Let's everyone, let's get more people to join. So we'll get started in like 1 minute. Today I want to just go into the charts and see if we can just do one or two analyses for the week together. So and I would also try to teach you guys how to trade while we're on that. Okay, so I'll be hitting two birds with one stone. I'll be teaching you guys how to trade and also analyzing the market, probably all the currency pairs, hopefully, um, for today and what to expect for the week. Okay, so if you have any question generally about the forex market you want me to answer, please let me know. This session will last for 30 minutes, nothing more than 30 minutes. So at exactly 11:30 we'll be shutting down. So if you have any currency pair that you want me to analyze, or if you have any question between now and 11:30, you are at liberty to ask your questions and you are at liberty to express yourself. Whatever it is you've experienced at the forex market you want us to talk about generally, feel free to talk about that on the chat, so that we can take it up and take it up from there. Okay, so Daniel David says, good morning, sir. Bien Dave from Abuja. Thank you very much for the lives you're impacting. Thank you too for being part of those lives. Appreciate you. So please let's know if you have any question about the forex market generally. Please ask your questions. Okay, this is your time. Anything bothering you, anything at all about the forex market, feel free to ask your questions. I'll keep my eyes on the chat, even as we're going to be. I'll be doing some analysis with you guys right now, hoping to give you an outlook, general outlook for the week. Okay. So somebody say oil. I'm seeing selling opportunities in oil. Okay. I don't trade US oil, but I know a lot of people that trade US oil. So maybe I'll just look at that before the end of today's session. I'll just look at that. Okay. No problem. I'll look at that today. Okay. So ask your question, guys, before we jump into the chart. In like 1 minute, I'll be diving into the chart, and in less than 30 minutes, by exactly 11:30, we'll be shutting down. Okay, so that we can all go and make this money. I'm very excited about this week's trading because I saw some opportunities during the weekend, which I share with you guys during the Sunday weekly analysis yesterday, and I'm hopeful that it will make a lot of money for me and the community this week. Okay. Somebody saying help us analyze GBP USD for the week. Okay, I'll do that. So probably I'll start with GBP USD. So let me go ahead and share my screen in the absence of any question. But if you have any, please feel free to still ask your questions. Okay, feel free to still ask your questions. So let's go, let's go. All right. So let me put on this here so I can be watching and seeing what you guys are saying. Okay, so let me put this out of the way. Now, if you guys remember the analysis I made yesterday night, yesterday evening, if you watch the weekly analysis, I predicted that this is what USDJPY was likely going to do, was going to bounce off from here. Exactly. Are you seeing the line? Just look at the line. Look at how precise my analysis can be. I told you guys that I was going to bounce. This is where the market started. Let me let me do a replay on that. So this is where the market was when I analyzed it, and I showed you guys this line yesterday that the market was going to bounce off, do a liquidity grab, go up, bounce off again before going up. And look at exactly as I predicted. Look at what is happening. The market got to where I marked, bounced down, did a liquidity grab just like I predicted, and is going up again. Is going up. It will probably do the second time then before we bounce up. That's how precise my analysis can be. I've been doing this for 7 years, and that's a lot of mastery. That's a lot of years of mastery. So anytime you see my weekly analysis on Sundays, please don't miss out, guys. Try not to miss out. You're probably going to be leaving a lot of money on the table if you're missing out on my weekly analysis. Okay. So all the same, let's go ahead. Let's start with GBP USD. Let's see what's happening on GBP USD. Let's see what's happening on GBP USD. So on GBP USD, let's start from a daily time frame. For a daily time frame, we can clearly see that we are still on a downtrend. We are still on a downtrend. The market has been touring all the way down, and from what I'm already seeing here, we still have the most recent low and the most recent high. So starting from here all the way down, a lower high, a low, equidistant low, lower high, and we have this red candle which has broken and closed below this initial low. So I can still categorically say that we are still on a downtrend. And I mentioned to you guys few weeks ago that this market is likely going to touch this 1.9027 zone. So which the market is clearly headed to that point. So on a 4-hour time frame, if you're going to be following this up, if I were you, this is where I would love to be taking my trades from, to avoid any. Okay, I can see something that looks like a head and shoulders pattern here on a 4-hour time frame. This being the first shoulder, this being the head, this being the head. Okay, the head and shoulders pattern is not actually a very accurate. Okay, it's not that accurate, but it's still sufficient for us to make decisions off. So we've gotten a break and close below the neckline, which is here. So it's possible that this market can start tumbling down from any time soon. Okay, but if I were you, if you go down to a 1-hour time frame, this is where I would likely want to make decisions from. This is where I want to make decisions from. Okay, I would love to make decisions from here, which, as you can see, has been tested. This is a very key level because it has been tested multiple times as a resistance. One, two, three, 4 times. Okay, so this market will likely come back here again to do a retest and a possible liquidity grab before we get a bounce all the way down from here. Okay, so that's something that it's you should be expecting on GBP USD. Okay, so that's my bias on GBP USD. If I were you, I'll just wait for this market to react to this zone. I would love to be sure that this level right here is a key level that the market respects. Until this market respects this level, that's where I want to start selling. Okay, so I'll typically be waiting to get a reaction from this zone before I do anything. Okay, so that's my bias on GBP USD. This is where you should, keep your eyes on. Okay. Somebody else said AUD USD. So if you have any currency that you want me to analyze for you, please go ahead and put that on the chart. So starting from AUD USD, of course, is correlated to Euro USD, GBP USD, although is less correlated than all of them. Among Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, and NZD USD, which is this four currency pairs I have here, AUD USD is the one that is less correlated to all of them, and which is also on a downtrend similar to all other pairs. And I told you guys last week that we are likely headed to this 0.6196. This line has been here for like 2 months when this market started selling. All the way from here, I've been predicting that this market will likely fall to this zone right here. I've been shouting that on our weekly analysis. If you've been missing out, you've probably left a lot of money on the table. But I've been predicting this for like the longest of time, that we're likely headed to 0.6196 zone, and the market is slowly grinding towards that, towards that zone. So we're sitting on a downtrend from a daily time frame, from everything, from all indications here. Although on the 4-hour time frame, it might look like the market is ranging. It might look like the market is ranging. If you do this and this, it will look like the market is ranging, in between the zone. But I'm very positive that this is a downtrend, that the market will start pushing down and pushing down really, really hard. It will push down really hard. When the break below actually finally happens, it will be very, very hard and very fast. Trust me, it will be very hard and very, very fast. Okay, so but however, on the 4-hour time frame, this is where your key level is. Somewhere here, this is where your key level is. So if you're going to be making a decision, you have to wait till the market gets to this level and be sure that the market reacts positively to this zone to tell you that there's a resistance here. This is a very good place. This is why I'll be looking for entries, because if a liquidity grab happens above this level, it will be very, very sweet to see how fast the market can start towering down from here. So you might get something like this, might get close, give you, trick sellers into selling, liquidity grab, then all the way from here, it starts towering down. So this is where I would likely want to get my entries from. I would love to get my entries from here. Okay. This is where I want to get my entries from. So that's something to expect. I did a very detailed teaching on liquidity, on market liquidity yesterday, for those on our mentorship program, on our Cash Club mentorship program. It was really eye-opening and really, really amazing. So I know they should be able to understand what this actually means. So that's what I'm expecting on AUD USD. Make sure that you allow the market. Don't be quick to jump into this buy happening here. Don't be quick to jump in. It's too early. It's really too early. You might think the market is exhausted, but trust me, this market is not exhausted at all, and the market has the potential of getting to this level. Okay, so a lot of money will be lost from here, between here and here. I know a lot of people will lose money because they will likely be buying in, selling much early. Okay, and they will lose a lot of money, but don't be the one to lose money. So be patient to wait for the market to get to this level before you take a decision. Okay, and also, okay, I don't lately I've been very, 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 very careful about using trend lines. In fact, I don't like using trend lines again in my trading journey, because um you know I just don't like using trend lines again, because it feels to me like it doesn't work that much. It doesn't work that much. It's overly trend lines are trend lines are overhyped, kind of. So I don't really use trend lines again that much. It has really messed me up many times. So I stopped using trend lines. I rather use key levels. I rather use the support and resistance, liquidity levels, and all of that. So that's my bias on AUD USD. So So I'm looking at the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, thank you for analyzing GBP. Okay, that's fine. Please share your view on gold. Okay, so let's look at gold. Let's see what's happening on gold. Let's see what's happening on gold. All right, so this has been on I can't remember whether I predicted that this market was going to get to this level. I really can't remember, but all the same, I made mention last week. For those of you that followed last week, I think on Thursday, I told you guys that the reason why gold is doing this rally is because of some policies that have been affecting the dollar lately. The dollar, there was some news that came out last um, 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago about dollar. So that's why most people are moving their assets into gold and all of that. So this whole rally you're seeing here, it has almost nothing to do with technicals. I taught you guys that last week. So it's very possible technical analysis might mess you up on gold right now, at least until we are done, at least we are until we are sure of what the policies are currently on gold. But for now, it is very possible that this gold will keep rallying up until maybe this level. This might be your next level of targets on gold. So I don't think this rally is ending anytime soon, unless maybe the policies change. So you can follow this up or maybe a moving average. Let me put a moving average on this. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. So as you can see let me put a 1 hour time frame. Fantastic. So on a 1 hour time frame, if you're looking at the 20 moving average, you can clearly see that the market just keeps bouncing off the 50 moving average on a 1 hour time frame. So it is very possible that this uptrend is not going to end anytime soon. It might just keep going up, and this is the likely next level target here. So this is likely the next level of targets. Okay, we've broken above this level, and the market is sitting above it right now. So this will possibly be the next level of targets. Okay, unless policies change. The only thing that can change this from happening if the policies change. Because I personally think, like I've said, this whole rally is sponsored by policies that will likely limit the dollar. So gold being an alternative, people are probably saving their money on gold to avoid, their money depreciating and all. So keep your eyes on this. It will likely keep rallying unless there's change in policy. So anything that puts you on a buy, anything that puts you on a bullish trend on gold, will likely put some money in your pocket. So that's actually what I think on gold. So I hope that answers your question. Who asked this? Okay, Emweri Precious. So I hope I was able to help you out on gold. So GBP John Kinja from Kenya is asking about GBP. So let's see what's happening on GBP. So on GBP, I can clearly see that I'm coming. Okay, good. I can clearly see that it looks like the trend is changing on GBP. Although if I were you, I might want to just leave GBP for now until I'm sure of the direction. But all the same, I think the trend is changing, and we're going to see a downtrend, and a very very fast one at that, when the market actually finally starts breaking down. So on a 4 hour time frame, we can clearly see that we have been on this range for some time. We have been on this range for some time, which was the same thing on GBP CHF. If you were trading GBP CHF, let me show you GBP CHF. We'll be back on here and GBP JPY, but let me show you the correlated, counterpart, which is GBP CHF. So we were on this rally, this range for a very long time on GBP CHF. We're on this range for quite a very long time on GBP CHF, up until 2 weeks ago when the market broke below this range and has been breaking, going all the way down since then. So possibly that might be happening anytime soon on GBP JPY, because if you look both on a monthly time frame um, on a daily time frame, we have a lot of space to go. Let me put a weekly. Let me show you weekly chart on this. So as you can see, on a weekly chart, we still have all this week to the downside, all this to this point. and still possible places where the market might want to fill in all this gap, this long week you're seeing on the weekly time frame. So if the market breaks below this range, breaks below this range, maybe does something like this, the market does something like this, um, something like this, we are definitely going to, start pushing all the way down, all the way down. So if we get a red candle like this, is going to be a very smooth ride all the way down, all the way down from here. So keep your eyes on GBP. If a breakdown happens, it's definitely going to be heading all the way down to this level. So anything that puts you on a downtrend would probably be to your favor on GBP. So if you want to follow it on a 1 hour time frame, if you want to follow it on a 1 hour time, let me push this out. You want to follow it on a 1 hour time frame. Um, it's already looking very positive that this breakdown will happen maybe this week. It's very possible that it might happen this week. From what I'm already seeing, it might just happen this week. Wow, this is good already. This is already positive vibes. I might even let me mark this. I might trade this today. From what I'm seeing, I might actually trade this JPY today. Maybe if I see a signal on it, I might be very generous to share with you guys on the chat, on the WhatsApp group. So I'm already seeing like positive vibes for a downtrend. This breakdown might happen anytime this week. So you might need to just keep your eyes on GBP. So a downtrend is imminent, a fall, and the fall will be very, very hard, very fast. So that's my bias on GBP. I hope that helps. I hope that helps you guys. So let me just say a few things. While I still wait for you guys to ask questions, let me just say one or two things. Now I know a lot of people. The forex market is a very lucrative market. It is a market that, in fact, it's everybody's dream to live the forex lifestyle. You understand the lifestyle of waking up and you just need your laptop to make money. Every one of us have different reasons why we trade the forex market. Every one of us have different goals for trading the forex market. Your goals might not be my goals, and my goals might not necessarily be your goals. But what I just want to encourage you is, as a forex trader, think beyond just being a forex trader. Okay, there are hedge funds, there are banks that trade the forex market, and the average funds manager or the average person trading for, let's say, maybe a bank, doesn't think like every other forex trader out there. Forex traders have this undue and unnecessary and very childish approach to the forex market. They see the forex market as a get rich quick, industry where you can just come in, make a lot of money in 1 or 2 minutes, and you're out of the market. And yes, that is possible. Is it possible to make money, to blow? You understand what I mean by blow? Is it possible to blow from the forex market? Yes, it is. The possibilities are enormous. You can make 100%, you can make 200%, you can make 300% profit in one single day. But should you always have that approach as a forex trader? No, it is not. It is not a matured approach to trading. You understand? Now, this is the way I do my thing. I have different portfolios I trade for different reasons. As a forex trader who wants to stay long in this market, who wants to really last, you understand? You don't want to come and go. I know people. The guy that brought me to forex market, like the first person that I can say that organized a seminar in forex, I came in and learned. The guy is currently not trading forex again. I saw him on Facebook the other day. He was selling land. He has left forex. You understand? And this is like maybe about 6 years, 7 years down the line. The guy is no longer trading forex, and that's the story of the average person that tests forex. If you meet 10 people that have traded forex on the street, three of them, only maybe two of them are still trading forex. You understand? If you meet 10 people that have been involved in forex in one way or the other, only maybe two or three out of the 10 of them will still be trading, which is a very, very low percentage. Why? Because in less than 1 year, they have bad experiences and they disappear from the market. And the reason being that the people that they look up to, or the people that they see as successful people in the forex market, are really not telling them the truth. You understand? If imagine if on this channel I was telling you guys, come, let's flip account, let's flip account, we'll probably have maybe 1,000 people following this live session right now. But because people like me like telling you guys the truth, okay, people don't like telling until they lose money. I had a particular lady come to my DM one time, was bothering, okay, come and teach me forex, come and teach me forex. I gave her, as at then, I've not even started, like, this was last year. If you guys know anything about me, I just started like a mentorship group early this year, late last year and into this year. Prior to that time, I've just been doing my private thing, trading my private account and making money for myself. So this particular lady, this was last year, just kept bothering me and all, teach me, teach me, teach me, teach me. So at some point, then when I now started, okay, I now started a mentorship program. I thought, okay, this is the price for the mentorship program. Why not join? She now said, okay, that my price is too much. Why am I charging this much? And then she decided not to join. 1 month after, I now saw on her status, she was now flaunting one other guy that also trades forex, flaunting him on her WhatsApp status, calling him my mentor, my mentor, my mentor. And I was like, I didn't even ask her question. I didn't even ask her because it's like none of my business anyway. So I didn't even ask her. So you guys don't believe that 2 months later, this lady was back to my DM again, telling me, please come and teach me this thing. It's like these people are not, they don't really know what they're doing. They just have the name, but they don't really know. They don't really teach you how to like make the real money in reality. So of course, I had to double the price. I had to double the price, to accept her into the mentorship program. But the truth is that the people that last longer in this game, they see it differently. Okay, I've had all the possible losses that anybody can have in the forex market. I've lost portfolios in hundreds of thousands of dollars. So my approach to the market is a much more matured approach. The way a funds manager will approach the market, that's the way I see the market. I see the market as a vehicle to multiply my money. You understand? It's not a get rich quick scheme for me. The average person that comes into forex because they're just seeing the lifestyle on Instagram, on Facebook and all, and they just want to enjoy that lifestyle very quick. And unfortunately, they are shocked. They are shocked that it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Most of the people you see on in most of those white guys, you understand, flaunting a lot of things about forex. They've been in the game for that long, and most times they don't tell you they don't tell you the number of years it actually took to get there. You understand? So people just come in, think, okay, just 1 year, 2 years, and that's all, which is very, very possible with the right mentorship. Yeah, but nobody really tells you the truth, okay, about how the learning curve actually works. It takes a lot of time, yes. Even if I teach you my strategy, it takes you practicing it to make it work. You understand? Most people, they just want, give me the strategy, give me the, once you give you, they think if you give them the strategy, everything is now a walkover. It's not true. You have to practice these things for yourself. You understand? It's just like learning. When, as you guys know, I did a medical course. I'm a medical personnel. I study physical therapy. In our 200 level, we started, experimenting with cadavers. You guys know what cadavers are? Cadavers are dead bodies, embalmed dead bodies. So they put us in a room full of dead bodies, and you come with your scalpel and your dissecting knife, and we start dissecting dead bodies, trying, okay, this is the muzzle, this is this one, this is this one, this is that one. And as a medical person now, that after experimenting with cadavers does not mean that you can now experiment on a live human being. There are other series of trainings that you have to pass through. You understand? You have to do some other tests, you have to pass some other exams, do practical classes, clinical classes, before you can be verified to handle a patient, a full life patient. But unfortunately, forex traders, once they experiment with cadavers, which are like demo accounts, they feel like, oh, okay, we are good to go. We are good to go. You understand? But that's not how the forex market works. Okay, you have to practice like losing money and not doing anything. You understand? You can have to practice. I had a client that I was managing a particular portfolio for, and I took a particular trade on the account. The trade was at a profit of about $1,500, and the guy was expecting me to like take profit. Well, like, why are you not taking? He didn't say anything. Then the trade reversed. I was watching, like I was really watching it like in front of me. The $1,500 reversed back into break even. Went up again to a profit about $700. Went back again, then hit my stop loss. My stop loss and lost. I lost about like $500 on that particular trade or so. So the guy now called me. Was like, "Why didn't you close when it was 1,000? Why didn't you close? What happened?" I told him that this is my trading strategy, and this is something I've done many years. You understand? I've developed a trading psychology that is rigid enough to accommodate both trades that were in profit and turn back to losses, trade that were very close to losses and turn back to profit. I've entered trade that kept going back and forth for 3 days and still ended up, hitting stop loss or take pro. I've seen like the worst. You understand? So my trading psychology is balance. When I enter a trade, I only exit when it gets to the structure I want to exit. I don't exit because it's on profit or whether it's on loss. You understand? I exist based on my strategy. My strategy says this is time to go, I go. If it says it's not time to go yet, I wait, sit on my hands. Even if the market reverses back to stop loss, totally fine. You understand? So these are things that experience can is only experience that can teach you some of these things. You understand? So you really need to do this practice for yourself. It's not rocket science. Even if I teach you it will take you some time to master it. That's one thing I try to inculcate to my students. Even after every class, I tell them go and back test. Yesterday, I told them on liquidity. I did a very detailed teaching on market liquidity because if you don't understand liquidity as a forex trader, I mean, you probably be wasting a lot of your time. So I told them that after this thing I've taught you, do well to, but it's the back testing that will make it personal to you. You understand? If you don't back test it, sorry, okay, you might on a losing streak, you might dump the strategy and start doing something else, start looking for something else, start looking for another holy grail. You understand? Which I did these things. Sometimes we talk like this, you guys forget that at some point we are still learners. At some point, I was still like an amateur too. So I know what it feels like doing, learning a strategy, taking it to the market. 1 week it does not work. You are back to YouTube looking for another strategy, looking for the holy ghost. In 1 year, you have tested 100 strategies. I did all of that myself too. I wasted 3 years. You guys know my story. 3 years, my first 3 years of trading was just back to back to back to back losses, back to back to back to back to back to back losses. 3 years wasted all of that doing rubbish. You understand? Until I found a strategy that I could stick with it through thick and thin. I just kept doing it, and I found out that at the end of the day, this strategy has an edge, and that's what I used to today. You understand? So as much as possible, do the practicals yourself. Don't just take somebody's strategy and just run with it. Back test it. Take out time to do back test it. You understand? And see what actually works. Okay. Somebody is saying, can you do analysis of oil? I don't trade oil, guys. I don't trade oil, and I wouldn't lie to you. I don't know whether you guys want me to lie or something, but I don't trade US oil. And analyzing it, I'm not even sure, because I think this is my thinking though. I think US oil has a lot of fundamentals to it. You can't just do a technical analysis on US oil and just make money off it. It has a lot to do with both the wars going on in Ukraine, Russia, Israel, all of that. Some of those policies can affect US oil in many ways. So it's not just that you can't just do analysis on US oil based on technicals alone. I'm not sound fundamentally on US oil. So I don't know. Even if I do technical analysis for you on that, it might be wrong. You understand? So I don't trade US oil Sunday Sholat. So I'm sorry, I wouldn't be doing any analysis on that. Okay. So, any other question on that before we call it a day? I think I'm actually done talking. I need to head to the office right now to have a staff meeting, then hopefully get on for the week. So, any other question before we go? Also for you guys to know, we do a multi-asset management program right now. If you have up to $5,000 and you want us to help you to manage your money, you can put it under our management. Let's manage that for you. $5,000 and above, we can help you manage that. And if you have up to $100,000, also we can put it on the private asset management for you too. So those are the two options we have currently for trading for people for now. Any other question, guys? Do you guys have any other question? Do you guys have any other question? Please, sir, what can you discuss about patience? Okay. This is a very good question, which might take me a lot of time, but I'll try to answer it in like 2 minutes. Now, as a forex trader, your greatest virtue is patience. You've heard that the forex market is a system that moves money from the impatient to the patient. That's the fundamental definition of if a forex market. Forex market is a system that transfers money from the pocket of the impatient to the pocket of the patient. You understand? Now, for instance, now, like I already showed you guys, now look at this chart I showed you guys. Now, somebody will likely say, I told you guys on which currency pair was that? I think AUD USD, yeah? AUD USD. I told you guys that on AUD USD right now, this is where this market will likely find resistance and probably start pushing down. By the time we get to this level, this is where this market will likely start pushing down from my analysis. Now, somebody that is impatient will be like, okay, if you think this market will from here to this point, why not enter a buy first? Let me enter a buy and chop from here. Let me chop first from here to here. Why do I need to wait for the market to get to this point to go in here? If I'm sure that this market will get to this point before reacting. But that's a very amateur way of trading. That's a very impatient way of trading. Now, why? Because our bias on a daily time frame has already been established. We established our bias on a daily time frame, which is a higher time frame that we are following, is a sell. So why enter a short-term buy just because you think that the market is buying short-term? Because this market can decide to start towering down from here. It might decide not to get to this level based on maybe fundamentals or economic events, whatever it is, can make this market not to get to this point and start pushing down. And if you had entered a short-term buy here, you would have lost a lot of money already. So you have to wait for the market to do a thorough confirmation, get to the point where it does the confirmation of what you are looking out for on a higher time frame, which for me is usually on a daily time frame. You understand? So as much as possible, don't be the kind of trader that trades multiple direct. That's why let me even say this. That's why I don't usually advise people. This is my personal advice. You can decide to take it or not. I don't mind. I try to advise people, don't focus, don't do this one currency. We are trading one currency. We want to trade one currency. The disadvantage on that is that you are always under pressure to you find it easy to change your bias instantly on that currency pair when it's not giving you what you want. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. At some point in my trading, I did that too. There was a time where I was only trading Euro USD. There was a time I now added Euro USD, USD CHF, and GBP USD. Then I now moved over to 5 currency pairs. I was trading Euro USD, AUD USD, GBP USD, USD CHF, and USD JPY. I did all of that personally. I did it too. But at this point of my trading journey, I can't be doing that right now. I'm managing maybe cumulatively right now, maybe over 8 portfolios or so. You understand, that are under my management currently, and I can't be doing just one currency pair on all of them. You understand? Because that means there's no flexibility. It's just not flexible that way. So the reason why I trade up to look at all the currency pairs lined up here, I trade 20 currency pairs. The reason for that is that if anyone is not giving me the buyers I'm looking out for, I simply look for another currency pair. But because some people are only trading one currency pair, they must enter trade. And it's possible that in 1 week, you might not see a setup on a currency pair. There are some currency pairs I have lined up here that I've not traded for maybe 2 weeks. Something like I think Euro JPY. I've not entered any single trade on Euro JPY for like the past 2 weeks because I've not seen it set up on it. I've not seen any single setup on Euro JPY for the last 2 weeks, and it's fine. Another one is which other one have not entered? I think no NZDCHF. I think I entered it on Thursday or so. I can't remember. Um, GBP GBP CHF. I missed, and I was supposed to enter a trade somewhere here on last week, but I didn't enter the trade finally. GBP CHF for the last 2 weeks. I think the last time I entered the trade was this long push from here all the way down. This was the only place I entered GBP CHF. In the past 2 weeks from here to here. Aside that, I've not entered GBP CHF. All these things I've not entered GBP CHF. You understand? So most of the time, what the pressure that traders face that makes them impatient to trade is because you're trading one currency pair. So they must see a setup on that currency pair. And sometimes the currency pair just wants to breathe. It just wants to go up and down. Simple. And it has nothing to do with your technical analysis. The market just wants to breathe. You understand? So when you're bent on, I must take a trade on that particular currency pair, you're under pressure to do a lot of very silly stuff. So be patient, okay? Have multiple currency pairs you're trading so that if one is not giving you an entry, you simply sit on your hands and do nothing until you have a setup. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Who else? Go. Somebody says I've already analyzed gold. You can just swipe a little bit backwards and see my analysis on gold. Asuku Ibrahim, I've already analyzed gold, so you can go check that out. David Chisom, how do I pass challenges? I have a video on that channel. I have a video on that on my channel, so I think you can just go look for the video. I have a video on how to pass prop firms on my channel, so let me see whether I can get it for you guys. Just give me 30 seconds. Let me get you that video on how to pass prop firms. I have like 2 videos on how to pass prop firms. That's aside, passing it with a robot, which is like the easiest one to do. Aside that, let me find a video on that for you. Okay. Um. Uh-huh. Okay. I have like 3 videos, like three of them. How I pass prop firms. Let me share the link. I'm coming, guys. I'm getting the link for you guys, so you can go watch these videos. You can go watch these videos. So this is number one. Number one here. Then this one too. So I think these videos will help you a lot if you're looking forward to passing prop firms. Paste. And which other one? Okay, this one is just how I passed one of the phases, which I'm very hopeful would help you a lot too. Okay, so those are the 3 videos. You can actually go watch them after now. I think that they will really help you a lot. So somebody is asking, please, can the T on liquidity be uploaded to a VIP dashboard? Yes. We just need to work on it, do some editing, add intros and outros, and upload to your dashboard. So I think digital skills is one of our students, so he was part of the liquidity class, or maybe he was not part of it yesterday, day before yesterday, which is Saturday. Sorry. So we'll upload it to your dashboard within this week. So no worries on that. But for now, you can just watch the replay with the private YouTube link that was sent to the WhatsApp group. So you can rewatch it. You can be watching it with that for now. By the time we work on the videos, add some editing to it, then we'll upload it to your dashboard on the course outline. So that's it. So I don't think there's any other question. In the absence of any other question, I love you guys. So I'll be coming live here again on Thursday. Don't forget, on Thursdays is where we make the money. Is where we come to do the do. You understand? Because a lot of people don't believe that people really making money in Forex. So on Thursdays, I've proved it to you guys back to back. For the last 7 times I've been live, I'll be 6 or 7 times. We've made money back to back to back. Last week also we made money back to back to back live on this channel. So Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up so that whenever we go live, it will be recommended to you and so that you can join us. So that's all for today. So catch up with you guys again on Thursday. I love you guys. Keep trading. Let's make money together. Have a wonderful week ahead. Goodbye.